Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Football Takeover. Welcome to the Arsenal versus Everton match preview. We have a full house this evening, apart from G. We are missing you, G. You will see G tomorrow evening for the match reaction. But we do have three wonderful brothers with us to this evening. Ali, how you doing, my friend?
Mr. Bobby, yeah, I'm very well, thank you, mate. All is well, busy week at work, which is a good thing. And yeah, here we are to break down a bit of football before I go and break down a bit of sparring.
Exactly. Neil, how you doing, my friend?
Yeah, very good, thank you, Bobby. Likewise, just busy week at work. Just good though. Good. Looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to watching boring football again. It's great. I'm psyched. I'm stoked.
I'm with you on that one, but anyway. Nick, how you doing, Nick?
I'm very well. Looking forward to the weekend. Tough game tomorrow. A little bit nervous about Everton. Dodsey, just do this for me. Yeah, we can see them. We can see them. We're all good. We can go on. Let's go. Let's go, everyone.
Unfortunately, no one has any idea what that means now.
Listen, if you know, you know. If you don't,
exactly.
We have to check where Dodsey's hands are when we're on stream.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, big up to Mohammed who's in the house saying evening, need to win, 100% we need to win.
Mo. Always
big up to Geek saying good evening, everyone. Please support the channel by hitting the like button and subscribing. Please do, really will help the channel a lot. Big up to Chris saying big up lads, hope you are well. In reality, Ali was busy keeping Bid in check.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, he just needs to do his own one where it's just about the beard because everyone.
I think me and Geeksy are gonna do that. That'll be in our analysis pro show when we get around to doing it.
whenever a bad reaction just is coming around, just end up talking about the beards, guys. It's all
that's it. We'll just go on like. Yeah.
Well, I just realised Neil's got one as well.
Yeah, Doddy's got a nice one.
It's just a bit white now, mate. It's the season. The season's created this.
He's getting ready for the business season at the end of the season. That's what's happening. If you know, you know. Getting ready to be Santa. It's all good, all good. Right. For people that don't know, we are playing Everton, and for people that I'm sure don't know this, but over all time since the creation of football, we have played them 226 times.
Wow, that's a lot.
Bear in mind, this is more than we've played Tottenham.
Yeah.
Is this a record, Bobby? Because I don't think Everton have ever been relegated, have they?
They are the other team that have never been relegated. Yeah. Correct. Yes. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's the record, but it probably is very, very close. If not,
let's hope that's one record for the quiz, eh?
Well, there is no. I don't know why everyone's obsessed with the quiz. If we've played someone before, there will always be a retro challenge. And I know Brenny's going to watch this back. And Brenny is not going to be happy with the game that I've chosen. I already know it. So anyway, Arsenal wins 113 times we have beaten Everton.
Come on, let's
literally 50%. 48 draws. Everton have beaten us 65 times. Now, bear in mind, Everton were very good at some points in history as well. So bear that in mind. They've always been... In all fairness, they're having a very good season this season, in all fairness.
I mean, Bobby, going into the Premier League era, I think they were on a par with, or if not, in front of United for titles.
Yeah, they were, to be fair. They were pretty close. And well, you'll see later that the game that I've picked, it was early Premier League, and you'll see the team that they had, and you'll see the team that we had, and you'll see the result, and it tells you everything about Everton. All I will say is the market value of the team selected, that there was literally just £500,000 between us.
Wow.
That's how good Everton were back in the day that I have picked. I don't want to give too much away because you'll start studying it now. We have played them 67 times in the Premier League. Arsenal 39 wins, 16 draws. Everton 12 wins.
Come on, let's make that 40.
Previous meetings at the Emirates. I always do the past 8 now. So Everton have had 1 win and 1 draw. We've had 6 wins. A lot of these, in all fairness, and I will be honest, some of these 5-1s are normally the end of the season, where Everton are just down tools and gone on holiday. and we are really not into anything, but we always seem to turn it on when we're not in any competitions whatsoever. We just seem to enjoy battering teams at the end of the season just for fun, which I'm sure won't happen this season because we'll be in everything. But hey ho, it is what it is. Right, form guide. Everton are a very mixed bag. They beat Burnley, they beat Newcastle, which was a tough game in all fairness. So well done for them there. Sorry, Em's just sent me a message which has just thrown me. Anyway, I'll deal with her in a minute or after the stream. They lost to Man United at home. They lost to Bournemouth, but they beat Fulham. It's a very mixed bag.
That is,
very
isn't
mixed
it?
bag.
Also, any of their losses are by narrow margins.
Yeah. Goals.
Well, this is the beauty of the Premier League. This is why I love it. You know, you can't guarantee a win.
Anything?
Like,
no.
Was it? You weren't with us on Wednesday, were you, Nick, or Tuesday for the preview?
No.
But Neil was.
Oh, Bobby, you were so right.
And when we were going through the stats, I did say I know I went for a 3-0 Arsenal win, but I did say the stats do kind of tell you how close it could be. Obviously, I was very confident because of the way that we were playing the Champions League before Wednesday night. Yeah, before the knockouts, we were playing beautiful football. And now we've gone back to Premier League football, but hey ho. And stats wise, which is why I do these shows and why I'm very detailed on it, is because it does tell you a story. That's why I love doing the stats afterwards, because it tells you a story once again. Because the Leverkusen game, because I know I didn't do the stats for G, but I obviously still look at them because I'm a sad individual. It did tell the story that we were lucky to get away with one.
I mean, even Arteta said, Bobby, today, even boys, and I'm sure Dodsy's here, I don't know if Geeks has, but even Mikel Arteta said today we didn't deserve to draw.
Yep.
No.
Which is unlike him to say that. So I'm hoping he's had words and they come out firing tomorrow, because that was unacceptable the other night. It was embarrassing.
No, it wasn't.
At points.
It wasn't. So for people that don't know, Everton are in 8th. They have won 12, drawn 7, lost 10. Goals scored per game for them is 1.2 compared to Arsenal's 2. 11% is their goal conversions. Ours is 14, which, as I said, I'm getting slightly okay with it. I still want it higher, but that's just me being greedy, if I'm honest. Goals conceded per game, 1.1 for Everton, 0.8 for Arsenal. So it's not a huge difference, people. Their defence is very good. Tarkowski is one that you can easily mention. Branthwaite is another. Mikolenko is a decent left back. O'Brien, who technically is a centre back, but doing very good bits on the right back. I know he didn't have a very good game against us last time round, but he is a quality young, I think he's Irish, centre back. So he's been doing very well at right back. So you can't knock Everton. I'm definitely not. I don't know if anyone's seen the David Moyes interview as well.
Yeah, he was quite complimentary, wasn't he?
Very complimentary.
Well, this is the thing, and look, people can hate him as much as you want. That's absolutely fine, but he does know football.
You took the words out of my mouth, mate.
And when he was saying what he was saying, like everyone plays. If everyone played exactly the same football, it would be tedious. And I agree.
Yeah.
I personally prefer entertaining football. That's just how I've been brought up. I prefer entertaining. When I played it, we played entertaining football. I have been brought up in the George Graham era. It was boring Arsenal. But we were always in title challenges or in something, and it was always exciting. And I was a teenager, in all fairness. Pretty much anything's exciting when you're a teenager, especially when you get to Highbury. But
absolutely.
And now I've got to a point, I'm a certain age now, and I want to be entertained. If I'm going to watch football, I'm going to be entertained. I think I said this to you the other night, Neil.
Yeah, you did.
It's extremely boring watching Arsenal play, but we are in for 4 different trophies. I'm accepting it.
We're very efficient.
Bobby, we were saying the other night on the review, game review. We all were in agreement. It's such a difficult season because although I wanted to be really angry and really negative at a draw, I find it difficult because we are winning or drawing games. We're not losing. So it's such a difficult season for Arsenal supporters because I can't get excited for the football we're playing.
Yes,
and we're in agreement. I'm in agreement with all the rival fans. I agree with them, but we're winning games, so I'll take it. I don't care. I hope it'll change next season, and let's move forward. That's my thought.
I would interject one caveat in that though, guys, and that is it is hard to be entertaining when you've got 11 men in the 18-yard box.
Well, agreed.
That's a fact.
And that's why we're getting own goals and corners because
everything's getting blocked. Or
we're not in our third camped and then trying to hit people on the counter.
Have you also noticed though, in the rest of the Champions League games this week, the only other team that managed to do what Premier League currently all teams are doing, even though they don't like to say they are, all of us are doing it, is the only other team was Barcelona, who managed to get a draw against Newcastle. The other teams got beaten playing the style of football the whole Premier League is playing. And Arteta said this afternoon, it's because for once, unless they ban the rule of man to man, it's not going to change. It's man to man.
Yeah. Home record, which is obviously important because we are playing at home. We've played in 22, won 19, drawn 2, lost 1. If that was a boxing stats, the boxer would be very happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
19 knockouts, 2 draws. Oh no, one loss. That would be very good for boxing. Away form for Everton. Mixed bag again. Sorry, Everton fans, but you're very mixed bag this season. Won 7, drawn 3, lost 5, goals scored 16.
That's interesting.
16. Wait for the next slide, mate.
No, the reason I say that is because obviously they're 8th and they've picked up quite.
This is shocking. We've scored 102 goals. Everton have scored a grand total of 37. In all fairness, they have been knocked out. They have been knocked out very early stages in the EFL. I think they made it through one round and they got knocked out in the FA Cup in the 3rd round. So, yeah, in all fairness, we obviously have played a lot more games.
What's the odds that it's going to be a free kick tomorrow, looking at those stats?
Mate.
What's the Rice top bins, mate.
Mate, I'll be delighted.
And then Eze,
yeah. Let's just hope. Right. These are the bits that you have to pay attention to. We will boss the game. That is quite clear. They don't particularly like possession that much. 44.1 compared to ours, 57.6. Pretty much adds up to nearly 100 anyway. So we are going to boss the possession. XG 48.4. Everton 34.9. It's not a huge difference, which is a bit weird, I have to be honest. XG conceded, that's where the big difference is, 19.2 compared to Everton's 41.4. Shots on target per games, 5 for Arsenal, 3.4 for Everton. Big chances missed for Arsenal, 56. Everton,
that's a lot.
31. Ours is the highest in the Premier League.
That's amazing because that also goes towards boring football, and we're missing all these chances. It's very interesting.
Let's just have a look, see if it's changed.
Very
I'm
interesting.
Sure, it hasn't changed. Give me 2 secs. Just take me a moment to find out.
Because if you're looking at that, if we was closer to Everton, we'd be on 120 goals this year.
Exactly, geeks. This is what I'm saying, Dodzy. So yeah, it looks on the eye it's boring football, but we've missed 56 big chances. That's mad.
Oh, okay. The top 5 is interesting. Right, we have dropped to 2nd. Someone has actually 4 ahead of us. 4. Missed 60. I want people to guess. Let's see.
Chelsea.
Actually, Neil said there was going to be no quiz. There is going to be a quiz. I've just created one. Guess. Who do you reckon is the team that has missed 60 big chances, Neil? I'm not going to say yes or no. I'll just go for each 3.
Can we give you a possible 3?
Well, I'm going to go for all 5 of them eventually, mate. But I just want to see if you can work out the top one
because they haven't even created chances. So I'm not going to take Tottenham. I will go.
I think I've got one in my head.
I have got one. I think.
John, I agree with.
I think Liverpool.
Okay.
I was looking at the thing because Salah alone has got to be ramping that up, hasn't he?
Okay.
So if it's not Liverpool,
okay,
I'm going to go. Chelsea was a good shout, but I'm going to go City only because they make a lot of chances in my mind.
Okay.
I'm saying Chelsea.
Okay.
Chelsea
that's
or Man
interesting.
U.
Okay. Well,
Man United is a good shout as well.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Nick
gonna go with
wins
Man U.
because it's Man City.
Oh, there
Is
we
it?
go.
Ooh.
I was
With
just thinking
60.
chances created. Yeah.
Yeah. Third is Man United.
Yep.
Fourth is Liverpool.
Yep.
Fifth is your other team, Ali.
Brentford.
Brentford.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. At home,
Chelsea
they create a
are
lot.
on eighth.
Interesting.
Okay.
They're behind Palace and Newcastle.
Wow. That's not a
I'm
good
quite
stat.
shocked by that, to be honest. I have to be honest.
So this is the thing. So now the follow up on that is,
Yes.
yes, we're not playing like prime Wenger ball, but are we? Is it that boring if we're creating the chances but we're missing them? That's the players' fault, no?
So if we're missing chances and we're getting
What
own
does that
goals and
mean?
we're scoring corners, that does mean we are busy. I think
My-
it's just that do you know what it is? Our approach play is bloody boring.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
it is,
very
guys.
slow, and
my
we're winning
take-
a lot of
that's what
games
it
by
is.
the odd goal
My
rather
take
than
from
by
this-
2 or 3.
My take from this is that Gyökeres is better than Haaland. Simple. Close it down.
Yeah, fuck them.
That's a crazy.
What it is
And-
we play pirate ship ball. If you know what
Yeah.
that is, it's what City used to do. They don't do it anymore, but they used to do it a lot, and I don't like it. It's the most boring, tedious football I've ever seen. But
I agree with that.
but we are in for 4 titles still this
Yeah.
season,
Yeah.
and that's honestly, if we're mid-table, shit, the whole thing would be very
Absolutely.
different,
He'd be gone.
and we'd be
If
out
that
all
was
the
the case,
cogs.
he'd be gone, wouldn't he?
I'll
Let's
tell
be
you
Yeah,
what.
honest.
exactly. But we are in all 4 competitions and looking quite comfortable in majority of all of them.
This is the biggest week in Arsenal Football Club's history
Yeah, four
in about
different contest-
25 years. 22
well,
years.
different
all I
comps.
will say is the last time we drew with Leverkusen, which is the only time we've actually drew with them, in all fairness. I don't know why I've said the only time.
Sorry.
When we played them last time, 23 years ago, 24 years ago,
Yep,
we
something
drew
like that.
1-1 and we beat them 4-1 at home. So
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm kind of taking from this. We
Yeah,
did beat them 4-1 at home. So
And then we again, just quickly before we move on, again, add those to those 56. How many chances did we miss in that first half? We squandered chances in that game. I know we were shit and we didn't deserve to win against Leverkusen, but come on, Martinelli got to do better. Saka's touch has got to be better on an occasion. Timber, like, come on, guys, we played poorly and we still should have won that game 2-1. That's the way. If we're just assessing it on chances created, and if you compare it to Leverkusen's chances, did they deserve more than 1 goal in terms of the shots that Raya had to save or they missed? Timber basically missed from 1 yard out in the second half, I think, and Martinelli should have done better when he hit the bar.
I think take it away, and obviously I know we're not talking about that game now. That's what we had the review for. But I think taking away from after the game, and actually was it TNT or whoever was broadcasting?
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
somebody said at the end of the game they were like, "Do you know what? Arsenal go on and win this game because they have 3, 4, 5 gears till they could go up."
Absolutely.
Leverkusen were playing at their
Near their best.
top limit, near their best. So to recreate that at the Emirates is going to be very difficult for them, I think.
Yeah. Right, before we move on to the next slide, because I know what it is and I know that Pip are going to freak out when I put it up. I'm going to just go through the comments so everyone could just take a whiskey or whatever they need to do.
Oh, God.
Good evening, chaps. Hope you are well. Need a result tomorrow. Big up to Dymo. Hope you're doing well.
Must win.
I'll have to be up
Must
early
win.
as Carlisle face Tamworth away. Make sure you go to Spodman. Make sure you go to Spodman. Southampton FA Cup game. Yeah, it's going to be an 8 o'clock kickoff.
Wow.
Interesting.
Everton got outside chance of European football, whether it's Europa or Conference. Well, I'll be honest, with the way that we're performing in Europe at the moment, we're not helping our chances with the coefficients points, because if some of our teams get knocked out at this stage, it's not going to do us very well. So we all need to get through, if I'm being honest. I know a lot of people don't care about other teams, but from my point of view, with the
will the
coefficients...
5th place disappear?
Yeah.
Yes, if we don't get enough points. We are obviously leading
about
it.
if, Bobby, if Aston Villa win the Europa League and Arsenal win the Champions League, for example, then don't we get that 5th spot still? Or is it down to volume of teams that are progressing deep into tournaments?
It's down to the coefficients points.
Overall league coefficient.
So obviously if only 2 teams go through but still win, it's going to be very tight up until the end.
Right.
It will be something that it gets changed every round. So we keep an eye on the points, and at the moment we are comfortably going to have 5th place. But if all our teams get knocked out next round, see you later, because it ain't happening. So it is what it is, unfortunately. Everton existed before Liverpool, but our fans not ready for that conversation. Yeah, tell me about it. Everton are a away team this season, becoming more solid again now. Branthwaite is back, very good defender. I'm going to have to apologise to him shortly due to the fact I haven't picked him in my 5 to watch, only because someone else has slightly snapped that place away from him. Arteta playing the Premier League football will knock him out of Champions League, as in Champions League you need to outscore opponent over 2 legs.
We will.
Big up to John, the boys, big up. Bahrain, yes, I know, officially cancelled, and it doesn't look like they're going to be replaced either, which has annoyed me a bit.
It
doesn't look like it, no. No, it doesn't look, no,
I hope they do. Maybe just bring it into Europe and maybe go to...
Well, there was a lot of
another
talk
British
about
track or Spain or somewhere.
There was a lot of talk about doing a second one in Australia, which would make sense. I'm sure we could probably find one in America that we could probably nab for one round.
I think to make it a fair title, what do you call them? Constructors Championship and Championship, right?
Yeah.
So that'd be fair, wouldn't it?
Well,
I hope the champion that wins it. I mean, imagine if Russell goes and wins it. If Russell wins it and he's two races short than normal, it doesn't fit right. That's like Arsenal winning the league in 36 games only. Doesn't sound right.
To pick up to my PB, hope you're doing well.
Come on,
Mother's Day on Sunday. Why don't we have a Brother's Day or Sister's Day? Can't have one, then not the other. Crispy and Chris, I love you, mate. Anyway, I got my mum the same card as every year. She keeps the card she gets. Oh, I do love you, mate, honestly. Needs to rub my eyes with Arsenal 102 goals. I know. This is the mad pit. XG is by Robbie Savage and Mike Williams. The man that does not like XG. I get why people don't like it. I have to deal with XA as well, so I keep that one away from you guys. I'm the only one that has to deal with XA. What a shame, says John. Charles asking you a question quickly about Charles. I'll cover this very quickly. But there is going to be a show. I think I've set it up for the 25th of March, which will be a transfer Q&A like we've done before. We are interested in Newcastle players, just like we're interested in many, many players across Europe. What happens to Newcastle players at the end of the season? No one knows, because we don't know where they're going to finish. If they've qualified for Europe, they ain't going to sell anyone. The most likely destination for Tonali, I'll be honest, is not going to be the UK. There is a lot of talk that he wants to go back to Italy. We have a thing here. I don't know if many people have noticed, but Italians don't particularly like the English weather, which is fair dues. They also don't like the life. It's very different here. With all the press and everything, it does get quite a lot for players, and I'm totally with them, if I'm being honest, especially when it comes to the press. So Tonali possibly could go back to Italy if he's going to go anywhere. I know United have been interested. Of course we're interested. All I will say is the January stuff did not happen. That was absolute BS. We were looking at another player, not Tonali. It was just absolute
bangers.
Was that other player in England or abroad? The midfielder?
Abroad. He still might come to us in the summer as well. So, but we did.
Bobby, I have one question. Can you just make my evening? Cavascalia, are we linked to him?
No, I don't know where this has come from. I don't know where this has come from, because
I rate him so highly.
His name is not even on the system. So if his name's not even on the system, it's not even being talked about.
Right.
Barcola might be.
I'm not going to mention Barcola. But as for Sheila, right now he's not even on the system, so that means no one's commenting. He's not even said that he wants to leave.
Nobody's talking to him, right?
No, so right now
he's only been there a year.
Nothing.
Yeah,
well, I don't understand where it's coming from. I don't get where it's coming from because he's one of their best players anyway, so I don't get it. If it changes, then I'll let you know. But right now, nothing whatsoever, and that's for any club with him.
Bobby, are you happy with the names that we've been linked with without revealing it before the 25th?
Right now, yeah.
Left wing, happy?
Very happy.
Up front, 10 position?
10 position is going to be a question mark because we're not 100% sure who's staying and who's going.
Understood.
So, yeah, there's a question mark on that one, if I'm honest.
So are we looking for a centre-back?
We are looking at 2 defenders at the moment.
We're looking at a
right back and a centre-back?
Second striker.
I will say full-back and centre-back. I will be very careful what side I'm going to mention, so I'll just say full-back. What were you going to say, Nick? Sorry, mate.
I was going to say, are we looking at a second, not a 10, but a genuine second striker?
We've always been doing that. The only problem is there's no one that really fits the bill. There is that, I think it's a guy from Levante, I think it is.
Oh, the African lad.
Yeah, and there's a couple of
He's
others.
Their main striker.
It's
I know who you're talking about.
It's all dependent on who could be going this summer. I know that there's been talk about that we don't have much money. That is absolute rubbish.
Right,
but we are what we are is one player too much in wages. If that makes sense to anybody, money wise, we're fine.
So my last question is there a scenario when we could need to address the left side and right side of our defence? Because I can see there could be 2 players there that are potentially
not really. Because
sorry, Bobby. Go on.
No, it's all right. So for the, I've got to be really careful. The centre back that we're looking at is more than just a centre back.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Yeah.
Is that okay? Is that can I move on without getting myself?
And I'm cool. I'm really calm with that. Because if we're guessing, because obviously Bobby's not going to tell he can't.
No.
But we can pretty much get around it. Ben White maybe in the shop window this summer. Calafiori looks like he might be homesick.
What I will say is in March, when I do the stream, I will be telling you all the players that could be going.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a big list, by the way. It's not a small list.
No,
it's a big list.
Because when you think about it, I could probably name 7 players.
I can rattle off 7 or 8.
Well, it's more than that.
Go quickly.
Oh wow!
Quickly go for that. I'm going Martinelli, Jesus, Odegaard, Trossard, Calafiori, Ben White,
Miles. Ethan.
I don't want it to be Miles Lewis Skelly or Ethan Wanyeri, but
I think they're on the list.
From what Bobby's hinted, maybe one or both may go. I don't mind them leaving on loan, but I wouldn't like them to be sold. But
then
if that's going to happen,
if we just put it out there, I'm not even sure that Gabriel, Saliba, or Raya make it through the window either, depending on what offers come in.
Really?
Oh no. I will take Gabriel firmly out of that conversation.
Brilliant.
And I will definitely take Raya out of that conversation.
Yeah. Okay.
Well. Saliba, for me, I don't think it's this summer. I think it will be the following summer.
I think if we win everything,
if the money,
if we win everything, then I think these boys are going to stay for another season at least.
I think it's almost like, if you think about his language, he's like, you can't leave this club. We're a legend without winning something. It feels like that ticks a box, and he would be more inclined to leave for me than.
No, your logic makes sense. Your logic makes sense for sure. But we need him for, like, I don't know. What do you think, Bobby? I mean, I don't know.
Bobby can't
there is a scenario where there is a scenario. Oh, this definitely is not from a fan point of view. There is a scenario. We do extremely well. We win the Premier League and we win the Champions League. Now, scenario, bearing that in mind, there is going to be more people that leave than we expect.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's the shit mentality.
And I'm not talking just playing staff.
Mikel.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because that'll be it then.
They've
He's
achieved
done
what
his
they
pinnacle.
wanted.
Because Mikel Arteta hasn't re-signed his contract yet, has he? Or it hasn't been announced.
Mate,
No, it won't be announced until it won't be announced for obvious reasons, really. Because if he doesn't win a single thing this season,
then he's out anyway.
Yeah, exactly. So there'll be no craziness. There'll be talk about it. They're saying he's going to sign a new contract at the end of the season. I guarantee Romano will come out and say that at some point. But that will get pulled very quickly if we do win zero things.
This is the thing. Some fans in the Discord, they're like, "Oh, we don't rate Andrea Berta. He's linking us with Gordon. He's linking us with X, Y, and Z. He needs to be sacked." Mate, he's working Arsenal like a proper club. He's working Arsenal like a proper club. If you don't win, Mikel, one trophy, you're out, mate. Yeah. If the players want to leave, we'll get top dollar for them. And then we'll just replace them with high quality players because we're potentially going to be the champions of Europe, maybe, and might be the Premier League champions. So I'm not worried about players going in and out because we're Arsenal fans. That's why I never get, unless like Bobby's like Lee Dixon shirt, a Bergkamp. You got a Bergkamp shirt?
Yep, Bergkamp.
Yeah. So apart from those type of ilk of player, I've never got a shirt. I've never had a footballer's name on my back because I support Arsenal Football Club, not the footballer.
Yeah,
their players come and go.
Do you
know what I mean? Players come and go. We are Arsenal fans until we die. So that's our reality. So if Saliba wants to leave once he's won a few trophies, he'll go down as a legend. And thank you very much.
Yeah, exactly. Well, at the end of the day, his aspirations isn't just to play for Arsenal, and I don't get. I understand it. It's like when you grow up, there's always a certain club that you just would love to play for. 100%. It wasn't Arsenal for him; it was another club.
Yeah.
And if that opportunity arises, then he's going to want to go there, and that's fine. Not every person is going to want to play for Arsenal Football Club. There's many clubs in the world.
Exactly. And if we get 100 million for him, no problem. Become a winner. We add an extra 10, 15 on his price tag, 100 million euros. See you later.
Madrid aren't paying that.
Yeah, this is Arsenal, mate. This is Arsenal.
No problem. Do a swap deal. Give us a Tchouameni or somebody. I don't know. Off the top of my head, give us a Valverde.
Camavinga's available.
Camavinga.
There we go. Yeah. There we go. So 60 million plus Camavinga. There we go.
I heard somewhere that teams that have a single point of failure for goals usually look pretty as well. Case in Liverpool last season, Man City with Haaland. We have goals spread out, hence don't look pretty. Yeah,
good shout.
I'm not even going to bother saying this guy because he's a prat.
Yes, he is.
I'll go one further and say he's a fucking prick.
That's fine. You are very entitled to say that.
Sorry, I missed the bleep button. Sorry, I missed.
No, honestly,
come on, geeks.
I've never seen so much crap come out of someone's mouth. Honestly, I just don't understand what he's coming out with. He obviously did not watch football back in the 90s in Italy.
He clearly, when he was on the bench playing for Chelsea, he clearly didn't see what Jose Mourinho, his manager, was doing with exactly the same squad that he was actually in.
So that was on the BBC today. Sutton and Scholes were part of teams that were more pragmatic and more technically to the stats more boring than Arsenal. And
in 1995-96, Paul Scholes, 95-96 season, I think Paul Scholes got 5 or 6 goals, 1 assist.
Yeah.
And he's going on about our players and just chill, bro. Like, relax, just relax. Wayne Rooney, absolute plonker, but not bad pundit. Talk some sense sometimes.
I would definitely highlight these sometimes.
Yeah, I was going to say, just keep him away from the grannies.
Listen, we're Arsenal fans. We're Arsenal fans at the end of the day, and we like to hear good things about our club. We want positive and negative criticism. We want positive and negative criticism. And Wayne Rooney's a fan of Mikel. It's as simple as that.
Oh, God.
And he wants
a fan of Mikel's grandma.
Don't let him on the saga cruise.
Let's go, Wazza. Just don't bring the granny round.
Oh, crikey. Charles asking if Tottenham drop down will we raid them for the? Have they got talent?
You.
I feel there will be a queue outside Burning House with the gold that is not scared. All I will say about Tottenham is, whatever happens to him at the end of the season, they're going to have a massive, massive rebuild with the squad. Because one, they need it. And two, it's an absolute mess there at the moment.
Yeah.
I do feel sorry for him. As everyone knows me, I'm different from most. I do feel sorry for him. But as in, will we raid him? Unlikely.
What's there to raid?
There's no one there that I've ever even mentioned or had a
decent ones are injury prone.
Maybe they're kit man.
I mean,
Kudu, polish our boots.
Kudu, Madison, Kulusevski.
But he's injured.
They don't get into our first team.
Yeah, Kudu's.
They're all injury prone, mate. Kulusevski's always pulling a muscle. He's like Calafiori. What's the point?
Chris is having a pop at every single day there. Pancake day.
Everyone's catching strays.
Linked with Julian Brandt. Julian Brandt is obviously a free agent at the end of the season, so he's talking to many clubs.
I'm not sure if that. I saw that.
Please.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that one.
I will be. Hang on, don't bring the FA into this. When I do the 25th, I will go through the whole team on who is likely to go. In my opinion, I already think one player has already agreed to leave Arsenal in the summer, which will make us have to change our game plan a little bit. If that is true, from what I've been told, it is true, which is good for him. I personally think he deserves that move personally, but there we go. Did someone say Zubi?
Yeah, is he settled? I wondered. Okay.
Oh, no,
Zubi is not someone that we would like to sell.
But he took a lot of convincing, and he's very much a hometown boy.
Yeah,
I wondered how he would do.
Barcelona. Where's he going to go? Real Madrid or Barca?
He's a Spanish boy, isn't he?
Well, yeah, he's a Spanish boy, so he'll go to. In my opinion, if he was to go, which would make sense because there you go. Yeah, the Camavinga story has just come out, and it wouldn't shock me if Zubi.
We could ask for quite a lot though, couldn't we, Bobby?
Oh yeah, we'd make a profit.
80-90 mil.
Well. You seriously need to be the chancellor of our country, mate.
60 or 70, I would have said.
70,
but let's think about this. He just won the Euros. He's about, if he wins, I'm talking about if we win the Premier League, Champions League, and the Carabao Cup.
It's not worth.
Come on, guys.
No, I've got to say,
this is a bunch of winners here.
But gents, Madrid are constantly linked with Rodri as well. Could you imagine them pulling off a Rodri, Zubimendi midfield? Wow.
Yeah,
if we listen.
Be quite defensive though, wouldn't it?
Boys,
not really, because they're two different types of players.
I think Zubi's offensively very good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not tapping into that personally enough, in my opinion.
I think Rice should be the 6 and Zubimendi should be the left 8.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
He's technically gifted. He gets goals. He runs into the box late. Something which we're going to need tomorrow.
Yeah, Dylan going for a prediction already. 3-1. Thanks,
Come
mate.
on, bruv.
You've got to be careful. You Irish have got to be careful what you're drinking. You know.
Yeah.
Once this Gyökeres hat trick happens, Gyökeres will then come off the preview slide. As I said, he's not coming off until he's scored a hat trick. That is the rule. Chris, that's not very fair, is it? LFC sold their Coutinho for big money. Chelsea did it. Hazard. United did it with Ronaldo, who will be our golden goose, which will fetch us good money and okay to leave us as well. I get where you're coming from, but we've got a lot of players that are valuable, so we're quite lucky in that standard. Will we get the money that we're asking? Probably not, because we're Arsenal. But I'm sure we'll bring in a lot of money this summer. I think if the players that I think will be go, probably record selling. Lots of managers not signing contract extensions, not been announced because they enter the season. Yeah, exactly. Well, in my opinion, Chris, I think you've got a new manager for next summer. I don't think Slot stays.
Alonso.
I know that the reviews are all happening. End of April, beginning of May, end of May. It all depends on what their team is doing in competition wise. Some are bringing it as forward as early April because they're not going to be in anything. Well, because it's not going to be anything, so nothing's really going to change. So they just do it early, just get it all out of the way. So as soon as it's finished, they can go on holiday.
There's a reason why Alonso hasn't signed up to another club, isn't there? I think,
yeah,
one big reason.
So I've just Chris
just read Dylan's. Oh, okay.
No. I have not got Zinchenko, I have not got Marino, and I have not got Odegaard. I've got 4 players on shirts. One is Gascoigne, and the reason is Gascoigne is because he made me smile when he played for England, and he obviously went to Rangers and made me smile. Don't care that he played for Tottenham, doesn't bother me. And the other one is Stefan Schwarz, other than Bergkamp and Dixon, only because Stefan Schwarz made me smile as well. And I do want to get Jonny Jensen at some point as well, because Jonny Jensen
one goal versus in the 3-1.
It was his hair as well. He looked like the people that may not understand this. Harry Enfield and Chums. There was a. I think that's what he got it. The Scousers. He always reminds me of him. He could have quite easily been in Brookside.
Come down.
And he always worked so hard for us, and he obviously still works for us now. He's a scout now, so I do love Jonny Jensen. There is no cheating in sport unless it's boxing, headbutting someone, rabbit punching. What the hell's rabbit punching? Who is it? All I can imagine is just boom, 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 in their face. That's all I can imagine is just some crazy punching in their face. Anyway, obviously I know nothing about boxing. If you win a trophy, you deserve to win it. End of this in every sport. Was Mourinho Chelsea cheating? Well, exactly. Honestly, the guy's mental. Do you want any Spurs player that could get them? They've checked. Look, the players are going to go to big clubs at the end of the season. People aren't going to, but from our point of view, we've not scouted any of theirs, so that tells me everything that we're not interested. Linked with young fullback from Germany, is that Nathan? Or is that Lukaku? There's quite a lot of players that we linked with, Mo. This is the crazy thing at the moment. The reason is we've got a massive scouting network. So I'm guessing someone's seen that an Arsenal scout is at a club and they've put 2 and 2 together and just released it to the info and blah, blah, blah. Because according to... If we just listen to the press, we're signing about 200 million players in the summer.
Oh, it's always been that way.
So just rein it in a little bit. Our plan will not be set until end of April anyway. We've already got 2 players that we are confident that we'll sign in the summer. Everything's pretty much done for them. It's very much like Zubi and Rice deals. They're pretty much done. We just need to tick them, and they're ours. So yeah, I'm not worried. Big up to Dermot. If you do want to go back, Dermot, I have spoke about a little bit about your team. So if you want to go back, you're more than welcome. Honestly, I've no time for that bloke at all, so I'm not going to say his name. Nick Noney, comment drinking. Let's just say I had a very good day at
Good for you, buddy.
Excellent. I'm glad you had fun, mate. We're in deep problems. We'd be ready for a fire sale. Can we have a manager, please? Chris, you're free tomorrow, right, bud? It's great to hear your voice. But big up, guys, who did a great job at the only one. Thank you very much, Dermot. G and Ali and Nick and Neil have all done amazing jobs. Dylan as well. If I missed anyone, if I have, I apologise. My brain sucks. I feel sorry for Slot, to be honest. He takes some blame for me, but these snot gobblers get away with murder. But it's okay. I have agenda against Van Dijk and Salah. I rest my case.
I'm with. Yeah.
If we sign Gordon, my rating for the window will be 2 no matter what else we do. I don't accept more average players like Gyökeres and Madueke. When it comes to Gordon, I personally have rated Gordon. Anyone that watches my streams when we're playing Newcastle, I personally like Gordon.
Yeah.
But this is the thing.
He's an upgrade on anything we've got right now.
Yeah, and the other thing is, there is most likely going to be 2 that leaves, not just 1.
Yeah.
And I think people are forgetting this. Yeah. It could well be Martinelli and Trossard goes. So that means we need a left winger, but we're also contemplating a forward player that is multi-purpose.
Both flanks.
Please.
Collins. So that's Nathan Collins, isn't it? I'm pretty sure that's Nathan, isn't it? I don't know why he's got an English name, but he's very much German. Have you time where that is? Gent speaks in big game tomorrow. Make sure. Thank you very much, Dylan. Appreciate it, mate.
Take care.
So yeah, let's move on to the not so good news.
I
wouldn't worry too much, but it's not pretty reading. Right, so we'll quickly cover Everton. Coleman 90%, Alcaraz late March, Grealish early May. We have got quite a few that have just dropped below the 95.
Yeah.
So Timber, Rice, Trossard 94, Saka, Zubimendi, Gabriel 93, Odegaard slightly creeping up now up to 92. I think this is too early for Odegaard personally. I think Leverkusen game will be too early. Final, possible. But I personally wouldn't want to see it. That's just me personally. But yeah, look, I'm not too worried. But they have dropped because it took a lot out of us the other night, and they've got little niggles, little knocks, and bruises, and yeah, it was a tough night in Leverkusen. So yeah, it is what it is. Unfortunately, it is. Let's just move on. Right, players to watch for Everton. You can all tune out if you want. That's absolutely fine. Jordan Pickford. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like him, but he is very important for Everton. If he's having a great game, the whole team is because he knows how to G up the players. Really does. If he's having a bad game, Everton will get trounced. But yeah, I do personally like him. Tarkowski is the guy that replaced Branthwaite. I'm sorry, Branthwaite, but I could only go with one centre-back, and I had to go with Tarkowski, mainly because of the way that he does play against it. He does like a good tackle when he will be a problem against Gyökeres.
Yeah,
he just knows how to perfectly time, and he likes to wind us up as well, which does work in Everton's favour, because then we lose our heads, and we do stupid things, and yeah. So Tarkowski is one of those. James Gardner, I personally highly rate this guy. In a different world, I would sign him for Arsenal. As did a different world. I think he's really good. It wouldn't shock me if he goes to United at some point. He'll go back. I think he deserves it because he's been quality. Dewsbury Hall.
Good player.
He's been great at Everton. Obviously, whatever happens at Chelsea, as soon as you go through those gates, you lose your powers. That's what happened at Chelsea, personally. But Dewsbury Hall is a very good player, and he's been very good for Everton, in my opinion.
And
I couldn't if I went for Beto up front. I don't think I would sleep. I'd be having nightmares.
No, this guy's been more reliable.
Yeah, and I just like him. He's just and the thing is, a lot of people just think, oh, is he going to replace Martinelli? He does both wings, which is perfect for anyone that wanted him to play both wings. Is highly important because you can switch. Like you'll see in the chosen lineups very shortly that someone has switched one of our wingers, and I'm like, but he can't play there. I don't know why you've done it. But this guy can play right and left very, very comfortably. Right, let's move on to predicted lineups. Sorry, people. I'll quickly go for the Everton team. Pickford, O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Mikalenko, Garner, Gay, Dewsbury Hall, McNeil, and Beto for Arsenal. Interesting.
Yeah.
Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Zubimendi, Rice, Havertz. Absolutely no issues with that midfield.
No.
Madueke, Martinelli, Gyökeres. No issues with Madueke, in all fairness, and nothing with Gyökeres because I don't have no issues. I'll be honest, I don't want to see Martinelli and Trossard for a very long time, if at all, again. It's not me saying I want to kick him out of the club and all that crap. I'm not into that. Sell him in the summer. But they've done nothing for us. So why am I going to pick him?
I'd be more inclined to try Saka on the left.
No, I want Eze. I want Eze out there, mate. I need Eze out there.
Really?
Yeah, I think Eze coming in on the and overloading their midfield because I think they've got a very good midfield and we're going to need to break that midfield up. Personally, just I think we need to overload the midfield. Looking at their lineup and our lineup, I'm happy Madueke starting above Saka. I think Saka needs to sit down for a little while, have a rest. I agree with that. But yeah, for me, the only change I'd make is Martinelli with Eze. if I'm deadly honest. And I don't think pulling Eze. I think Eze didn't do awfully badly midweek. I don't think he played that badly. He just didn't get the ball enough.
What's the thing? What did I say about their midfield? I said their midfield is quality. You can't knock them. You know, what was it? What's his name? Palacios and the Spanish guy Garcia.
Yeah,
they were quality for me. I thought they were really, really good. But it is what it is. Is Ali still there? Or has he gone? I'm not sure because I haven't heard from him. Gone. Yeah. So these are my battles. Timber versus Ndai, because if Ndai is on the left, he's going to be having a really good battle with Timber, because Timber's been a little bit suspect, if I've been honest. But exactly, he's tired. Ben White is fit to play.
I'd play him.
So I personally would play him because I think Timber, give him a couple of days rest for Leverkusen next week. Play White, and the thing is, this is the only thing I don't want to disagree with Neil, because I'm not disagreeing, but I would give Saka a go if White is playing.
White plays.
Because their relationship is way better than anyone else, if I'm being honest, because they just know each other better.
But a key part of that, though, Bob, is because Timber will go inside of Saka majority of the time, where White will overlap and let Saka use that creative space. And I think that's what works better, because usually before you'd have Odegaard operating that slightly inside channel, and he's better at that as well. And that's why those three worked.
Yeah. Look, I obviously watched the game the other night. And I'll be honest, Timber did more when Madueke came on.
Yeah.
But I'm sure he was going on the outside of Madueke.
He was.
I noticed him in the right 10 a lot.
Did you? Because I might have to look at the heat map and just have a look. But yeah, I felt that Timber came alive when which I find really weird. But Timber came alive when Madueke.
He didn't track back though, Bobby. When Madueke was on, he was so slow to track back. But every time we had the ball going forward, he was bombing forward.
It's weird.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's interesting.
Gabriel against Beto. I personally look. Beto's got some goals, but I don't get it. Personally, it's just that he's not a striker that tantalises me at all. I mentioned Coffane against Leverkusen. He was better than even I knew about him. I knew he was good, and I thought he was, from what I've seen, very decent. But against us, he was outstanding. And Gabriel had one hell of a night. I think Gabriel will easily beat Beto. Tomorrow, if I'm being honest. I just don't rate Beto personally, but that's just me. Havertz against Gardner. But I think Havertz, if he does play, will obviously play beyond Gyökeres, because I think these two need to play. I think these two play for the rest of the season together. We've won everything, personally, because I think these two are just perfect for each other. So Havertz against Garner, because Garner's a very hard-working defensive midfielder, so he will try and stop Havertz from playing. And Gyökeres, as I said, against Tarkowski, because I just think Tarkowski's... I do like Branthwaite, and I do rate him, and if we had an opportunity in an open space, I would want to get Branthwaite in, personally. But I do like Tarkowski. I obviously, everyone knows I have a really big soft spot for Burnley, so I got to watch him a lot at Burnley as well. I just think he's really good.
Can I ask you a question? If you had a choice out of Braithwaite or re-signing Dan Ballard, who would you sign?
Dan Ballard.
Braithwaite.
I'd go Ballard.
I'd go with Ballard.
I'll go Braithwaite.
I think I get where Ali's saying with Branthwaite, because he's established. I do think Ballard
size, physicality
has something about him that I think he's going to make it.
A little bit of nasty, yeah.
I hate the fact we sold him. I was pissed off when we did sell him. If I'm honest,
Mika Birov.
Don't even start me on him.
I said it on the review, and I don't feel you might not have seen it. I said I'm still annoyed that we're playing Jesus when we had go like
you Mika did Birov. Say that.
Jesus is an Arteta issue. I will categorically say that. Arteta doesn't want to get rid of Jesus. He will have to in the summer, because Jesus has to go, because he does not earn that money. And Berto is never good, unless he's going to accept a £200,000 wage increase. He's off.
Give him 30 grand.
Doesn't his contract run out anyway?
Not this summer.
Oh, it's 1 year left then?
Yeah, he's got one more year. Yeah.
He'll be gone.
Well, I hope so. That's definitely the plan.
Gone or out on loan minimum.
Yeah. Right. Let's have a look. So I need some context in Neil's last comment, so I'm hoping I find it because I don't know where that's just come from. Right. Let's have a look. Let's see if...
A couple above.
Oh, that's all right then, because I've just literally just read it. I'm like, what?
No, no.
What's going on here? Right. It's been a tough getting off lucky with Arsenal. I've never seen a season like it. Pickford and Tarkowski have been in football for a decade now. Been that long. Yeah, 100% they're both reliable. They're made differently in the North East, if I'm honest. Especially when you're Sunderland as well. Sunderland know how to get the best out of their players, and where is Ballard? Sunderland. Is Odegaard back in the squad yet today? He is training with us, yes. In what I would say a light training, to be careful. Garner should stay at Everton until United sort things out because I'm not getting fooled by Carrick having an Ole role. Yeah, it is a Solskjaer situation personally at United. They will get a better manager in. No offence to Michael, but they will get a better quality manager in the summer. And I'm sure that there'll be a problem next season because of the way that Man United have been run lately. So would you take me if I wanted to cross over?
Of course, mate.
It depends, Dermot. It depends. Are you going to give up saying that the Audi Cup is an actual trophy? Because that's the only way I'm accepting you. If you drop that thing, I will happily accept you. But he keeps thinking the Audi Cup is a proper trophy, so I can't accept
so
it.
is the Emirates Cup then.
I've never classed that as a proper trophy.
No,
it's a nice
Emirates Cup is bigger
if the Audi Cup's one, so is the Emirates Cup.
Oh yeah, but he celebrates it like it's the FA Cup. Bless him. I love it. I love you, Dermot. Right, chosen lineups, people. This is where everyone's going to lose their mind because trust me, some of these made me feel sick. I'm going to start with Nick because Nick's at the top. Sorry, mate. Honestly, some of these are just horrendous. This one isn't too bad, in all fairness. But Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Rice, Havertz, Dalman, Martinelli, Gyökeres. What are you going to rate that one out of 10?
Okay, in terms of Timber needing a rest, and Zubi needing a rest,
there you go.
And
you're getting where the story.
Yeah, and Saka not working.
Yep.
I'm not going to mark this down too much, so I'm going to grade it on what they've actually done.
Yeah.
I like Norgard in, and Rice still plays the left 8 or right 8, however you want to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
The only thing that I would change on this lineup is White at right back instead of Mosquera because I don't like him in the right back position. I think he's a fabulous centre back. So for what it is and what they're trying to do, I'm going to give that a solid 7.
Yeah,
solid 7.
I see that.
Awesome stuff. Neil.
Yeah,
I can see where this is going because I know who's up front. Raya, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Eze, Havertz, Madueke, Downman on the left, and then for some bizarre reason, Jesus up front. Absolutely no idea.
I mean, I quite like them. I like the defense. Like everyone says, I'd give Timber a break, put White in. Apart from that, I like the Eze Havertz. I just think with their midfield, we'll get overrun in there with Havertz and Eze. However, it's not awful. Dalman, I don't think this is a game to start Dalman. Everton are such a physical team. I would worry a little bit about him. Jesus up front, wow, balls, that's horrendous. However, it's not bad. I mean, I'll give it a 7, 6. I'm 6. I'll give it a 6.
Yeah, I was going to say I can't level that with Nick's score. That's just Jesus is up front. No, hell no. Right, Ali.
Yes, mate.
It doesn't get any better. Raya, White, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Rice, Eze, Madueke, Jesus on the left.
It's nearly there.
Wow.
And then Havertz.
And then
wow.
I don't get it. I really don't.
And wow.
Didn't they have a really good week?
I was talking to myself earlier.
Yeah.
Because my mic had run out of battery. And what I was saying is, I wouldn't mind seeing Madueke on the left and Max Dalman on the right with Gyökeres up front tomorrow. And some of these sheets have shown that. But Madueke Jesus, that's a bit of a mess, that.
Mate.
I understand why they've put Jesus on the left, because he's right-footed. He can cut inside. He's not the Jesus before. If Jesus didn't have those 2 knee injuries, I wouldn't mind him.
Mate,
Unfortunately, those injuries have. He's lost 2-3 yards of pace, and I just think he's lost his confidence. He's not the player. He's not the player that he was. And as Dodsy's just said, it's a bleep word.
He can't outrun a glacier. I mean, he's
so he's not of Arsenal standard anymore. We all know that. He needs to leave in the summer, and he most certainly will, whether it's on a permanent or on loan. So for me, that's a 4 out of 10 lineup.
Fair enough.
Just for Jesus being in there.
Yeah.
I don't rate it.
Back to you, Nick. This is the final time we see Jesus, just so everyone's fully aware.
Oh, thank God for
that. We have, for you, Nick, Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Rice, Havertz, Dalman, Saka on the left, Jesus up front. It was going so well.
Dalman on the left, I don't mind. Mosquera at right back, you can make an argument, but again, I'm going to stick to my previous comment. That's the markdown on that one for me. Jesus up front is just you're not understanding the
pointless.
So that's what did you grade? 5 did you say the previous one?
Giggs, I said 4.
Yeah.
I love 5. The defence, by the way. Hincapié, Gabriel, Saliba, White.
Not being too harsh. No, 5.
Right. Is everyone braced themselves? Because the next team is not too bad. The final one, I think people have literally lost their minds.
Are you kidding me, bro? Why am I getting the shit ones?
Oh yeah, it's you, Ali. Sorry, mate. I didn't realise that. Right. So Ali can
I'm not even looking at mine until I have to.
Well, if I was you, I'd close your eyes in a minute because I'm about to switch it. So, Neil, you get Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Norgard, Rice, Dalman as the 10, Martinelli at right wing, Saka on the left, Gyökeres.
It's not awful. I mean, I thought
physical side.
I think when Mosquera played right back, I don't think he played that badly. I think defensively he's decent. Let's not forget Everton have a lot of height in that box.
They do.
And he's good at headering the ball. And they do pump the ball forward a lot, which gives me a bit more. He's quite pacey as well. So I don't mind Mosquera.
Starting off life as a winger, but it's just his ball playing ability from the right hand side.
I don't know. Well, let's hope.
I don't see
Let's hope he lets our winger do their job. Oh, who's the winger? Oh, Saka. It's fine. But it wasn't Martinelli. For me, so the defense isn't bad. Dalman at 10. I mean, it's a big old game for Dalman. I think. Look, he could probably do it.
He's mustard, man.
He is very, very good. I just wouldn't want to throw the kid into it. Like bring him on at half time or in 60, 70 minutes, great. But I think we just need to protect this kid. Maybe I'm being overprotective. I don't know. Martinelli is just for me is like saying Jesus on there. For me, Saka, Gyökeres, yeah, great. I'll give it a 6.
Okay, cool.
Ali, oh my God.
Ali, Raya, White, Mosquera, Hincapié, Calafiori, Norgard, Zubamendi, Havertz, Dalman, Saka. The front three I've got no issues with, but I don't know what they were thinking with the rest of it. But and the goalkeeper.
So
fine.
I'm going to give this 2 marks. 10 out of 10 for squad depth. 0 out of 10 for the lineup for tomorrow. Yeah, because
it's mad.
That's obviously it's not realistic. I mean, you wouldn't even play that in a Carabao Cup 3rd round, or you might depending on the opposition. I think Ben White, Mosquera, Calafiori, Norgard, Dalman, I think they're outstanding squad players for this season. Going forward, God knows who. The way Bobby was talking earlier, I don't know who's going and coming or going potentially in the summer, but that's an outstanding squad, and that looks like a very good bench. I'm giving it a 0. because that's just not the balance. It's off
I'll say
balance.
Mosquera and Hincapié is not a disastrous centre back pairing that I think.
Oh no, of course not. But
going forward, we could see that at times.
No, for sure. So when I'm scoring this, I'm scoring it on the availability of tomorrow's games.
Absolutely.
And I'm not. Hence why I caveated it by saying it's a 10 out of 10 because of the squad depth.
Yeah.
Those are the players we got available tomorrow. Now, if our players all stay fit and Odegaard's the only one that doesn't come back to fitness at some point, and Mikel Merino, I think we're winning a lot of stuff. So I think squad rotation is key tomorrow. I think a lot of these players need to be rotated onto the pitch once we are hopefully 1 or 2 goals ahead.
Yeah.
But again, like you boys have said, Darwin, Saka, Gyökeres, love that. I love Havertz as well, but I'm like, that's not going to be the defence. I would like Hincapié left back, and I want all the other big hitters to play because of the physicality. No Rice in the physical midfield. Yeah. Rice for 60, 70 minutes. We need to win this game quick. I know we're going late and Geeks doesn't like it. None of us like it. But we need to win hard and fast tomorrow because we've got a massive, massive game and it could go to extra time if we're not careful on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then that's going to scupper our Carabao Cup's hopes as well. So they need to switch on and have a very, very quick start tomorrow. So let's see what happens.
Yeah. Dermot's renaming it to the Carp Cup. Fair enough. That's fine.
Oh, wow.
Thinks Saka should be more central. Eze on the left wing, Madueke on the right wing. Norgard for Zubi to give... that word. The press has been rather ineffective, especially against Leverkusen. Hope that gets fixed. Chris is, as I love him... hang on, you've gone as crazy as the other one. White, Mosquera, Calafiori, Hincapié.
That's exactly the same.
Rice.
No,
it's Rice. Oh, this is Rice is in there. Mind you, I like the front three. I personally would love to give Dalman a start.
Front six.
That's just me.
Just your centre backs.
I do get where Neil's coming from, but Dalman is way above what we expect of that age.
I mean, Dalman's got to be ahead of Trossard and Martinelli when you think about it right now, right, guys? Surely.
I agree. He should be looking to start in these next 3 games. I would like him to start at least one.
Mate, this is Arteta we're talking about, isn't it? We're talking about that's pooing his pants about playing any game at the moment because he wants.
I know it sounds bad, boys.
Pressure on, but
I don't mind if Trossard's injured for a while because that means Max Dalman's going to get a few minutes.
I love that.
And then he could be the X factor. Nicolas Anelka done it back in the day. We need someone like that.
Yeah. Timber needs a rest big time. Centre backs having a hard night at Leverkusen as well. Then you throw away Everton, going to be in the mix. Zubimendi is good, but I don't think he'd be good for this game personally. I personally, I'm agreeing with resting Zubimendi for this game. In all honesty, I did say it against Leverkusen. I think I would have still gone with that after seeing what they did to us. I think Norgard
and White just bring gamesmanship and a bit of nails to the tip. Do you know what I mean?
Coming in for sure.
Yeah. Big up to Shaz giving me their team: Raya, White, Saliba, Hincapié, Calafiori, Norgard, Rice, Havertz, or Saka. Madueke. I'm loving that team, to be fair. I don't mind resting Gabriel because Gabriel needs a rest as well. So, I have no issues with that. Norgard for Zubi, says Mo. Obviously, Timber, Saliba, Gabriel, Zubimendi, Saka, all going to play. I don't think all of them will play tomorrow, personally. I do think there's going to be one rested at least. And
I think Zubi gets a rest.
I think it will be Saka, personally. I don't think he will be playing. In my opinion, I just don't think...
He hooked him.
But I would rotate personally if it's Arsenal's fault for not getting job done in first leg, in my opinion. That is true, but I will definitely big up to Leverkusen. They had an amazing night. They did a brilliant job against us, and we weren't up to it. Simple as that.
And also, let's put it this way: Leverkusen are better than Wolverhampton Wanderers, with all due respect. And we drew 2-2 against Wolves. So let's put things into perspective here. There's no easy games. No. Liverpool lost to Galatasaray. So Chris needs to go and focus on Liverpool for a bit. And then let Arsenal go and do their job this weekend against Everton. And then let's see what happens on Tuesday, because there's no easy games. I mean, how many more times can we say it throughout the season? the Premier League is very, very difficult this season. It's a very defensive league this season. There's only been, I think, four games in the Premier League totality that a team's won by 4 goals or more. And last season it was 23. So it just shows where the league is. So let's just see what happens after the second leg, because this is a typical 1990s, early noughts, away performance, nick to goal, bring it back home, and let's try to actually play properly and play them off the park.
What did you say, Neil?
We're at home, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
Home, yeah, we're at the Emirates.
And that's another thing. How many English teams played away from home? I expect Liverpool to beat Galatasaray at Anfield. I expect Arsenal to win at the Emirates. And I expect Man City to scare Real Madrid, but they've conceded 1 too many goals.
I just want
to pull it back.
I just want City to play as hard as they can and tire themselves out.
Yeah, I want City to go through.
Yeah.
I want City to play Bayern Munich.
I still have a conspiracy theory that Pep's throwing that game so he doesn't have to play Bayern Munich.
Interesting. That's a good one.
Right. I know what's moving up, but I know Ali said about 5 to 8.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You're
I'm out before the challenge.
Hold on. What have we got? What's the next slide?
It's the challenge is next. So I think it's probably
boys,
best if you bow out now.
Bye, coach.
Sir Bobby, you're going to have to catch you another day, mate.
It's fine. Don't worry. I'll stitch him up when he gets
so much, Bob. He's been stringing it out.
Right.
Come on, there, boys.
But Ali,
I've been doing it long enough with Bobby now.
What's your prediction?
Arsenal, come on, there, boys. I'll take any win at. Listen, the way we're playing, it feels like it'll be a 1-0, but I don't know. I would love it from just a simple. I would like it to be 3-1. I would like a clean sheet, but I would ideally 3-1, but more likely to be a 2-1. Arsenal will definitely. Well, we have to win tomorrow, boys. There's no draws or losses required here. We need to go 10 points clear tomorrow. Put the pressure on Man City. They've got West Ham away and they got Chelsea away. If we get 6 points from our next 2 games and Man City draw once, we've won the league.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that right now.
Well,
and then we're going to go spank them at their place.
I think we should stay through the challenge and we can discuss this, surely.
You know what, lads? I can stay for another minute.
Well,
actually, Bob, I don't know, it's up to Bobby. I'll do one. I'll do one player out of the retro.
Well, if Ali goes now, because then it's just easier if you two just do it by yourselves.
Oh, see, that's what I wanted. Well said, Bobby. There we go.
It's just easier to do it now. So, Ali, thank you very much for coming on, mate. And we shall see. I think you're on tomorrow, aren't you? With the
I will be on tomorrow, 7:30, with G, Bobby back behind the scenes, and everybody else, whoever's going to be on.
I will be honest, I won't be behind the scenes because I would have just done the watch along. There's no chance.
I forgot we got the chat alongs are back.
Yes,
come on.
The Everton one's tomorrow, so I will not be backstage tomorrow. So no, I will be opening the whiskey probably because I would have just.
No worries. Listen, mate, enjoy. Obviously, love having you back. A couple of half Bobby bangers in between, which was nice to hear. And thank you for easing me out before the retro challenge.
You take care,
my
Coach.
pleasure, mate. See you later.
Geeks, Doddsy, have a good evening, boys. Enjoy the rest of the show, lads. Take care. God bless. Bye bye.
Later. Right, it's challenge time, people. Here we go. Okay, so challenge rules: choose 5 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition. I will select 1 player, which I remember the other night. I didn't do it with you, Neil, did I?
No,
I didn't select a player. I just let you do
that.
it. I didn't
Remember
do it.
the other night, Neil? I didn't do it with you.
Yeah, I didn't. Honestly, one defender, one midfielder, one forward from the. So I will be selecting the player tonight. I will do it immediately tonight. So I don't. It's basically because I just forgot, to be honest. Once you select a player, you cannot swap in. Formation of the home team is always selected, so it is obviously Arsenal's formation. No former players, present squad only. No unavailable players. Doubts are available to pick. So pretty much everybody apart from Marino can be picked for Arsenal. And the only players that can't be picked for Everton is Alcaraz and Grealish, I believe, if I remember correctly. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick one player, and I'm going to go with someone that I quite enjoy watching. And I'm going to go slightly different. I'm not going to go for an Arsenal player. This is literally just off the top of my head, by the way. I've not planned this. It's just because I would love to see him in an Arsenal shirt. I know it won't happen. And I'm going to go with James Gardner as a DM. I'm sorry. But I personally like him. And I think he could just do the Zubi role.
Are we doing the 4-2-3-1 formation?
Yes, we are. And obviously, because a wonderful Nick came up with a wonderful idea, there is the squad that you do get to pick from for Everton. So you've got 3 goalkeepers. They've got a really tiny squad, to be fair. Pickford, Travers, King, and the goalkeepers. You got 6 defenders, 6 midfielders, and 5 forwards to pick from. We're going to start with Nick first because he was birthday boy the other night, so he gets 3. Gets 3 picks tonight. So yes. Actually, no. You only have to pick 2 Everton each because I've picked an Everton player.
Cool. Okay.
So Nick, your first Everton player, please.
Yeah. Can I use Ndiaye on the left wing?
Yes.
You can. Yes.
And that's my first pick.
Awesome. Neil.
I will go with Tarkowski.
Tarkowski as a
centre back.
Okay. Back to you, Nick.
So we've got Tarkowski 1, 2, 3.
We can discuss it, Nick, if you want.
Yeah, I was wondering about because we've already got one. We've got a forward, midfield, and defender.
Yeah, you've covered.
So we've covered that base already.
Yeah.
I think it's a flip of the coin between Pickford and Raya.
Agreed.
So I think taking Pickford would be a solid substitution there. Do you agree with that?
I agree.
Okay, let's take Pickford,
cool.
please.
Excellent stuff, and well done for actually saying names to each other because that's the only rule you can't do. You can confer though. Neil, your final one.
Trying to think of who I would prefer to have.
We could. Are we allowed to pick Arsenal players at this point, or do we have to pick the Everton first?
Let's go.
If you want to pick for the Arsenal players, you're more than welcome to.
Because you could fill out the team a little bit.
Yeah, I agree, Nick.
Honestly, if you want to, that's absolutely fine. But just be very
just see how
careful.
it's taking shape.
All I would say is this is the dangerous way of playing it because you could end up.
Okay.
Yeah, this is why I know most people prefer to do the Everton players or the opposition players first and then do the Arsenal because you sometimes can leave yourself going, "Oh bum, I'm stuck with that player now." But if you want to do it, that's absolutely fine. So, which players for the Arsenal do you want to go with first?
Well, so I would probably go defence.
Yeah.
And I would go Gabriel.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay,
I was hoping
Gabriel.
you was going to say that.
Okay, cool.
So what I'm going to do is then for my pick, I'm going to do what Dozzy just done, and I'm going to put Rice alongside Gardner.
Yeah.
So that's out of the 4-2-3-1. Okay.
Yep. Okay.
I agree with that.
Don't forget, with the Arsenal players, you can confer, you can discuss, do whatever you want.
Okay, so we can with them.
Yeah,
okay, so I was thinking the one between the 2 teams up front is pretty obvious.
Gyökeres.
Yeah.
It's got to be Gyökeres up front.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, how many players do we have left? Sorry, Bobby, just so
Four.
We've got
basically both sides.
One Everton.
Yeah, one right back, one left back, one right winger, and then attacking midfielder, whatever you want to do with that one.
I think you've got to I'd put Medawaki on the right wing, mate.
Over Saka?
Yeah.
We're not going particularly form, but on overall sort of ability and impact,
I just think threat-wise at the moment, mate, Saka's not pulling the ball, is he? I back that because I think Saka needs to rest, mate. He has not been the same player he's been in the past. And the only reason I say that is purely and simply because I believe Madueke is just... I think we talk about end product, but every now and then his end product is decent, and he does
I
have
would
an
say
ability
historically, Saka to this point, though. Bobby, are we going? Is that what we're doing? Are we doing on current form?
It's who excites me the most. Don't forget that.
Then,
so
Madueke.
It's who I prefer watching.
You want to go Madueke?
Madueke, yeah.
Okay, Madueke on the right.
Okay, cool. I've written his name now.
So if you have a look, we've got Ndai on the left and we've got Madueke on the right. I think we could use an Everton player to fill that gap in between.
Yeah, I agree.
So the attacking midfielder.
And then I would be able to use Dewsbury.
Would you over an Arsenal player in the number 10?
Yeah.
I mean, you've got Eze, Havertz,
and then we've got our strength in right back and left back.
Oh, I don't know, mate. I think it's your choice, mate. But I think I personally think you're going to want an Arsenal player in that number 10. I think you want a Havertz or a look. It's your decision. I'm not going to alter your decision, but I think you'd want an Eze or an Az or a Havertz.
And then okay, if it's not, then we've got to select a left back or a right back.
Agreed.
Okay, so if you was to say left back,
I'd probably say Keane.
Play left back. Okay, Keane. I've always got him in my head as a centre back.
No.
Yeah, I personally wouldn't put a centre back at a left back just to help you out a little bit.
Is Coleman the right back or the left back?
Coleman's a right back. He can play left back, but I'll be honest, I wouldn't want to see that. Coleman's a brilliant right back. Mikalenko's a left back.
Then let's go Coleman on the right back. And now we fill out the rest of it with Arsenal players. So we've got an Arsenal left back,
and an attacking midfielder.
Okay, I'll take the back. I'll have Nkape in there.
Okay.
Okay. So who are we going for the number 10?
I'll pick Havertz.
Yeah. Agreed.
Okay. Whew, well done, Neil. All I would say is well advised, Neil.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Madueke over Saka.
Just because at this season, I have been more excited by seeing Madueke play than Saka.
Okay,
and this is the thing. Don't forget, I'm the judge. So if people don't, and Saka, I've been quite harsh on Saka all season. I don't think I've really let off, to be honest.
No,
because he just hasn't done enough.
I've been saying the same. I'm sure you've been in the background, and I am.
Yeah, he's our highest earner now. He has to perform. There is no excuses. I don't care that he's an Hal End boy. I don't care. Everyone's nicknamed the Star Boy. It is. I think you said this the other night because I was listening to a little bit. It's time for him to be a star man. Stop being a star boy.
Yeah. Oh, you were listening. Okay.
Yeah. So it is time that he grows up now.
I think he will. I think he will.
I think he will. I have faith in it, but
I think he needs some time coming off the bench, playing against some tired defenders, gaining a bit of his flair back, and I think he'll do that coming on in the 70th, 65th, 70th minute, and I think he'll destroy defenders and he'll get back to his old Saka. I also think after the particular injury he had, that will always play in the back of his mind on a opening up in a full sprint.
Yeah, I agree.
It'll take a bit of time.
Come on, Bobby, put us out of our misery. How did we do?
Yeah. Well, so obviously now you get max scores of 10 of these. So this is the team that Nick and Neil have gone with. They've gone with Pickford in goal, Coleman, Nkape, Tarkowski, Gabriel, Garner was obviously my choice, Rice, Havertz, Madueke, and Dye, and Gyökeres. And well done to Neil. And I'm sorry, Nick, but I have to say well done to Neil because he advised you very well to not get a lower score. Because if you did go for Dewsbury Hall, you would have been downscored because you can't pick him over Havertz or Eze or something like that. So you are going to get the 10. So well done, guys. Very, very well done. And here you are, just for you. But yeah, it's a really good team. I'm really impressed with that. I did try and help you by saying Coleman is a very good right back.
Yeah, Coleman, I was looking at the defenders, and Coleman's the one that just jumps out at me.
Yeah, I just love Coleman. I've always loved him. He's someone that I wouldn't have ever minded if Arsenal had signed him at some point in his career, because I personally enjoy watching him play. Yeah, clear Ali was ruffled by your opinion, unfortunately. Brenny, big up, just gone on your break, no challenge yet. Well, I apologise for what will happen in the retro, Brenny, because I know you won't be happy with me. Go 10 points clear and apply the pressure, even though I think City won't do anything to us. Only club that can hinder our title chances is Arsenal. DGM, spot on. I'm not concerned about any other club other than our own and Arteta. The only person that can screw us up is us and Arteta right now. He does. Honestly, it's just the way that Ali gets very focused on Arsenal now and then, and it gets very. There is no other team. No other team exists in the whole world. He gets very. And we love him.
And his saying is always pick the team, get the win.
Yeah, exactly.
Every game. I don't think he meant any harm to Chris.
No, he doesn't.
I know he likes Chris a lot. So
exactly. Chris has gone with a team of Pickford, Timber, Branthwaite, Gabriel, Mikalenko, Garner, Rice, Eze, Dowman, and Dai Jokeres. Chris has played this way too many years because he knows knows my soft touch. That's a 10 as well, mate. Because I have no issues with Dowman because I know how good he is. Unfortunately, we're just not seeing enough of it at the moment, which is, I think, where Neil's question mark comes a little bit. But I know the stats. I know how good he is. I know how strong he is. He can do it. We're just not trusting. Oh, well, I know who it is, but
Arteta's not trusting.
Yeah, that's his problem. I personally would play him every game at the moment. Personally, that's just. Look, I don't care. He's 16. I know full well he'll be up for it. So. And Dye was the only left-wing option, as Neil knows.
He knows.
I do get bites from people, though, when they are rattled by my opinion, but it's okay. That's the people that don't. It's just my opinion. I do think Dowman is one huge talent. He just needs Arteta to leave. Saka no longer the same player. Now damage being done. To know about this injury being overplayed happened with that scumbag. Michael Owen. Is that 10 video clip from Dancing at Ice nonsense? Hey, I create these videos. Charming. I just think Arsenal win domestic treble now, in my, but it's just my opinion. I think minimum 2 we win trophies this season. Big up to you. Have to go, but great listening. Thank you, but DGM, I appreciate it, my friend. It's all good, lads. I like it. It happens. Yeah, exactly. It just happens. You are up against 2 other people. Let's quickly go through their teams. Beth has gone with Pickford, O'Brien, Saliba, Gabriel, Mikalenko, Zubimendi, Rice, Dewsbury Hall, Saka, Eze, and Dyer up front. Sorry, Beth, but that's an 8 all day long. I won't be asleep at night if I give that anywhere near these guys as a 10. For obvious reasons. Dewsbury Hall has been picked over other players. O'Brien, I do like him. As I did say. He is a very good centre-back. He's doing all right at right-back, but he's still a centre-back at the end of the day.
And Dyer's not got the strength up front.
No, I don't understand where that came from, personally. I've not even thought of him belaying as a striker, personally. I think he'd get bullied. He'd get eaten by Gabriel, literally. He'd disappear after. He'd literally have him in his pocket, literally. Yes. Right, the next team chosen by Tim, he's gone with Pickford. This is an interesting one. Pickford, White, Tarkowski, Saliba, Calafiori. He obviously doesn't like certain players at Arsenal. Garner, Rice, Dewsbury. Oh, jeez. And Dye on the right. I've no issues with that because, as I said, he can play both wings. Eze left. Jokeres. I'll give that. I won't give that a Beth score, but I'll give that a 9 just because of Dewsbury Hall. I've got no issues with Calafiori and White, but. Yeah, he's obviously got issues with certain players at Arsenal, and that's fine because at the end of the day, he's an Everton fan, so that's fine. No issues with that whatsoever. Right, mate. Honestly, I've been saying it for a couple of streams now. I think minimum 2 we win. I just don't know what they are, but I do think we'll win minimum 2. I think one will be a big one, and I think the other one will be a little one. As we all know what's happening next weekend. But I don't know if we're going to win both the big ones. That's my only question mark. I just don't see both of them coming yet. I just I was slightly more confident before that game against Leverkusen, if I'm honest. I am less confident now because our Premier League football has gone into the Champions League football now.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, damn it. Let's see what happens on... I think we're playing on Tuesday, aren't we? Let's see what happens Tuesday.
If we did that again, if we played like that against Bayern Munich, we'd get absolutely
smashed. 100%. Because honestly, we played it away like that against Real Madrid or... as you said, Munich or PSG, we would have lost 3 or 4-0.
Yeah, but honestly, I don't think they try to put in that performance against Bayern Munich. I think there's something about their mentality going into games. They feel they should win. I think they're coming in too cool.
I don't know, man. You play like that against Bodo, they'll get beaten.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Bodo, for me,
do well.
Severe outsiders. I really do think they could shock some teams, personally. And us being one of them. Right, let's move on to the Retro Challenge. Brenny, I apologise for the game I've picked. I'm saying it very categorically. Sorry, mate. But here we go. Okay. Choose 6 from the Arsenal, 5 from the opposition from a game I have selected from the past history of playing Everton at home, obviously. Any player from the squad list, so there will be a squad list that comes off either side. And you just pick from the players that you want. One defender, one midfielder, one forward must still be selected. Once you select a player, you cannot swap him. So once you say a name, that's the name is selected. Obviously, you can confer, like talk about, this player right back and all that kind of stuff, whatever. But as soon as I know you've picked him, you've picked him. Formation of the home team is always selected. So, sorry, Brent. I have gone back to 1996 Premier League game at Highbury. We lost 2-1. It was Bruce Rioch was the manager at the time, for anyone that wants to know. And if you know, you know. But we did lose at home 2-1 to Everton. As I said, the Everton team was actually a lot better than people would expect. And there is the team. We'll go through...
formation 4-4-2, yeah?
No, we still go for 4-2-3-1.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's
not the retro formation.
No. That's boring. It's
Bobby, that makes it quite tricky now.
I know, it's fun. For Everton, it was Neville Southall in goal, Short, Watson, Ablett, Ebril, Parkinson, Horn, Kanchelskis, Stewart, Big Old Dunk, Amakachi. On the bench was Kearton, Unsworth, and Anders Limpar. For the Arsenal, it was Seaman, Dixon, Linnigan, Marshall. Yes, for some reason. Hopefully, Brenny can tell me why there was no Adams and Kien or Bold. I personally haven't looked into why, but that's crazy. Winterburn, age. Say that again, mate.
Is that Craig Short?
Craig Short. Yes. Well, I think it's either Craig or Chris. One of the two. Begins with a C. That's for certain. Adrian Clark. Yes, that Adrian Clark that works for the Arsenal. Jonny Jensen, Glenn Helder. Yes, he did play for Arsenal. Paul Merson, Bergkamp, Wright. On the bench was Morrow, Rose, and Dickoff. Yes, we had no backup goalkeeper on the bench. Madness. Right, how do you want to play this? Do you want to do Everton first or Arsenal first?
Right, Dodsey. I could looking at this Arsenal team, right? This is quite almost because
I can pick out the weaknesses.
Exactly. So Linnigan was great, but he was our backup. So Marshall as well, Clark, Jensen, Helder. They were the rest of them. Like if you're talking Wright and Bergkamp, they've got to be in there. Winterburn and Dixon, I would rather chop off my nads than leave them out.
Yeah.
Seaman Southall's a very good keeper, but so.
Shall we start with the Arsenal players and then fill the gaps in?
You pick the 6, yeah?
Or we might have to cross-reference from both teams, though, because what I don't want to do is pick the wrong and then go back and look at the Everton team, because there's definitely players from that Everton team that were very, very good.
Yes.
So
you want to do the Arsenal first for a bit, yeah?
Yeah. Let's start, because I think you have to start with the goalkeeper. I think it is a given. I'll put him in. I'll start with Seaman.
Okay. Your next, because obviously this is because you're doing the Arsenal. You can confer, you can discuss, do what you want.
There's one player I refuse.
Yeah, agreed.
Oh, 1 minute. We can use the bench as well, can't we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyone on the bench.
I've just spotted Unsworth. Why would he have not started?
Because I'll be honest, Dave Watson, Ablett, Shaw were
Limpar.
very good. Yeah, Anders Limpar. Yep.
Oh, we could really cheat this.
Well, it's not cheating, but
was Unsworth a left back or a right back? I can't remember.
he could play left back, but he was mainly a centre back. He was a big,
was
tall
he?
fella.
Yeah,
but he could play left back.
I remembered him as.
He might have played a right back once, but I personally wouldn't do it. That's just my opinion.
So Bergkamp has to go in for me. You're in agreement with that?
Oh yeah.
Where do you want to put Bergkamp?
I'm going to put him in the centre of the three. So attacking midfielder.
Attacking midfielder, right? Okay, cool. Yeah.
I think you've got to put Righty up front.
You could.
Oh.
I mean, he's one of my legends. So, I mean, but Ferguson.
Ferguson is more of a winger, isn't he?
Duncan.
Big Duncan. He's in the bigger.
Big
he's the
Dunk.
number 9.
I love you, Dunk. I love you, Big Dunk, but I would not want to see you on the wing.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, you're right. That's a toss-up, isn't it?
Because for me, there are 2 players on the Everton side in the wing capacity that would make solid decisions. Because I was a big fan of
incredible.
Anderson.
Yeah, I mean, Kanchelskis was incredible, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Whose pick is it?
It's you.
It's Arsenal, so you can do whatever you want. You can all just agree on whatever player you want to pick.
I mean, talking about another player that we got to put in is Dixon.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah, happy with Dixon?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've got 3 so far.
Watson.
Winterburn was quality.
Is that Gary Ablett? I can't remember these. My brain is
Yeah,
not.
Gary Ablett. Yeah.
See, he was solid as a. See, I would go Winterburn as another shoe-in for the Arsenal side.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yep. Okay, so that's 4.
So one of them has to be Everton centre back because we need a defender. And I think considering that Lindegan and Marshall are rotated in Arsenal players because obviously at that time Bolden, Keown and Adams weren't available.
You got Merson in there as well.
Ain't it crazy just seeing three on the subs bench?
Yeah.
Mad. Yeah.
I mean, I'll probably go when we get there. Probably Ferguson up front, and I'd probably play Merson on the. Was he right? Yeah.
Merce for me, Merce could play both sides. So
sides, but I'd put him on the right.
Limpar was left, wasn't he?
Yeah, Limpar was definitely left. Yeah.
So our choice would be out. And Kanchelskis, was he both?
Yep, Kanchelskis was both, but more comfortable
more
on the right.
Was,
yeah,
because
he
on the left, wasn't he?
In which case, I'd play Merson left and Kanchelskis right.
Right, are you going to go with that now? Because I'll write that down.
Yeah, get that down because I think that's a decent front pairing.
Okay. I would have gone. Yeah, okay, Merson.
Right, so you got one more Arsenal.
Right. Do you want Righty up front, or are you going to go Ferguson from them up front? I love Righty, mate.
I do.
But Ferguson was a good player.
I think. So we've only got one Everton so far, haven't we?
Yeah, Kanchelskis. Yeah. But you've only got to pick one more Arsenal player. So whatever you do, you're
is
not
that
going to
Phil Parkinson?
No, I don't believe it is. Let me just double check. But I think it's. What was his name? For some reason, I'm thinking Paul.
Paul Parker. That's what you think. But yeah, that's what kept going through my end, Bobby. Yeah. The Man United midfielder.
Parkinson. Let me just have a look, mate.
Joe Parkinson. Thanks, Chris.
Is it Joe Parkinson, is it? Let me just get the team back up again.
How are you feeling about the two centre backs, Neil, going into the lineup?
The two, sorry, mate.
Because as Bobby was saying, we were both close in talent and monetary value.
Yeah.
And ours were rotated in, so I think their two centre backs are probably.
I agree. Probably
good.
First choice.
Yeah. So could I put Watson? I take it Watson and Ablett are their centre backs in this, Bobby.
Yeah, Short was as well. They had, as far as I remember, their formation they had 3 centre backs in this.
Oh really?
They had 3 at the back. Yeah.
Watson.
So you want to go with Watson and
Ablett?
Watson and Ablett. Okay.
So we've still got one Arsenal.
Still got one more Arsenal. You've got 3 positions to fill.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I remember Eberil? Why doesn't that name Horn? That does. That's
Barry Horn.
Barry Horn.
Yeah. John Eberil went into management. He was a decent midfielder, to be fair.
Yeah.
John Eberil.
And Barry Horn, was he a defensive?
Yeah, I'd say more defensive midfield, but he could play at an 8 if you could. Yeah, very good for Welsh team. I'm pretty sure he's Welsh international.
So,
do you know what? Let's settle it now. Should we put Ferguson up front?
And then who would we'd take Jensen from the midfield?
And then I'd probably take Jensen from the midfield. Yeah, but it's your choice. But I'll go with Ferguson up front in number 9. Bobby.
Can't believe I'm leaving out Righty.
I know. But looking at it, with the players we've got in behind, I think would work really well with Ferguson. To be fair.
So if we went, if we went Jensen and Horn in the midfield.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Oh dear.
I hate these challenges, man.
No, you don't. You love them.
I do actually love them. I do love them. I look forward to them. I must admit. I say I don't, but I do. I love them.
These are fun because you obviously get to remember a squad quite a few years ago.
It's very short, but yeah.
But you'll kick yourselves when you see the other teams from the other people.
I'm also thinking Answorth as well.
Right, so your team has been picked. So it is Seaman, Dixon, Winterburn, Watson, Ablett, Jensen, Horn, Bergkamp, Kanchelskis, Merson, Ferguson. Now I have to score this how I see it. Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
And as I said, they're all going to be 10s now. I'm being nice, and I can only do this. I'll be honest. Look, you've gone a different path. I'll be honest from what other people have gone, and you'll see that shortly. But it's still a very good team. Yeah. you put a lot of thought into it, and you know the front 3 of Kanchelskis, Merson, Ferguson, with Bergkamp just behind. Who's not going to love that? You know. Yeah. But there are different ways of doing it, and you'll see
let's
that.
have a look. I'm interested.
Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Now, we'll go with Duncan's first. Dunk has gone with Southall, Dixon, Ablett, Linnigan, Winterburn. Everyone knows I have a soft spot for Linnigan, so I've got no issues.
Merson.
Eberil, Merson in midfield. Stewart as their number 10.
I like this.
Right as the right winger. Bergkamp as the left winger, and Amakachi as the striker. I will allow it because, you know, at the end of the day, with the way that we play football nowadays, and this is where, you know, when I know people don't like the fact that I don't use the old formations, but there's a reason for it. They're more versatile now, and you can easily could do a right wing job easily, and do the Saka role. Yeah, Bergkamp easily be a left winger in a different kind of system like we have now, and Amakachi, very good striker by the way for people that didn't remember who he was, really good. So Duncan's going to get a 10 as well because that was a very good team. And John has gone with he's been sneaky because he knows I've got a soft spot too. Seaman, Dixon, Short, Watson, Winterburn, Jensen, Bourne, Bergkamp, Kanchelskis, Limpar. So he's managed to get 7 Arsenal players in basically, and Righty up front.
Yeah.
10. Well done, everybody. Because honestly,
that
it's
front
really,
four.
really good. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I love that one. And I hope when Brenny... Oh, here we go. I was about to say, when Brenny does watch this back, I hope he's not too angry with me. However... How did I know it was going to be a retro loss? Sorry, mate. Bobby. No, you know what? It's because they were more versatile. Neil and Nick really thought about it, and some of the players would be really hard to remember because it was many, many years ago for a lot of us, 30 years ago now. But I thought they did a really, really great job. Chris has gone with, here we go, see? Southall, Dixon, Linnigan, Watson, Winterburn, Parkinson, Horn, Burkamp in the 10, Merson, Wright. How can I not give that 10? Honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think, unless you went mental, you probably wouldn't not get a 10 in this team. You'd have to go really crazy. Really.
Andre Kanchelskis, what a player, though.
Exactly. I personally loved him.
Watching him. I loved watching him.
Yeah, and the thing is, I played a lot of Championship Manager when I was young. And Kanchelski was always someone I used to sign because he was versatile.
Yeah.
And it was just really good to have. And I just love saying his name because it's someone I can actually say, Kanchelskis. Yeah. It's just an easy name I can say. There's a lot of names I can't say nowadays.
My mate was a United fan, and it was he had it on the shirt, and it was the one with the laces. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Umbro shirt.
Yeah.
Love it. I obviously watched the year Everton won FA Cup on old video clips my dad had. Oh, your dad is awesome, mate, honestly. Scott, hey guys, I'm expecting this tough game tomorrow. Arteta versus Moyes 1-0. Yeah, I can see it, unfortunately. Which brings us perfectly to the heart, the head, the desire for the score prediction. Right, Nick, what are you going with?
This was one of those ones, Bobby, where I thought we might drop points.
Oh, okay.
I could see it going that way. And then there's a part of me that could see it being a really awkward 1-goal win. And I can't, if I go a 1-goal win, I can't decide between a 2-1 or a 1-0. But looking at your stats, I think I would be inclined to say 1 goal settles it. And I'm going to go for a 1-0.
No, fair enough, mate.
2.
So can't wait for the watch log now. Neil, what are you going with, mate?
Sorry, Nick. Was that a 1-0 to Arsenal?
Yeah.
You said dropping points, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, no. Sorry. No. I was like, I could see it being a 0-0, 1-1. And then
I'm going to go 2-0 Arsenal win.
Okay.
Clean sheet. I think the boys are going to have had a rocket up their backsides from Arteta. He didn't look happy after the game. He come out and even said, we should not have won that game. We should not have drawn that game. We should have lost that game. I think they're going to get a rocket up their backsides. And I think at home, I know Everton are strong away. I get it. I just think we'll have too much for them. And the bench will play a part tomorrow. And I think we get 2-0 comfortable. And when I say comfortable, this is Arsenal. So but I think it'll be a 2-0 win to Arsenal.
I'm wondering if Chris had typed this in before I said that I was doing the watch along. because I'm doing the watch along, I can see this happening at 0-0. Because everyone that knows me, when I do Arsenal watch alongs, they are the most tedious games ever. Right.
What are you going for, Bobby?
I don't know.
What's going on in your head when we're thinking about the score? How do you see the game? What sort of game do you think it's going to be?
Honestly,
way
harder a lot harder than we expect it to be because Everton are flying high this season. They're doing really well.
They're in a really good set of form in the league. Top 4 in league form at the moment.
It's the Moyes
Neil's spot on. David Moyes is so underrated. Just because he did a bad job at United, it wasn't his fault necessarily.
Taking over Ferguson, come on.
Exactly, that is mental.
And a bunch of players that were a bunch of crybabies as well.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job at West Ham. I thought he got really badly treated at West Ham, personally. But that's just me. I don't think we win, personally. I just don't.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't think we'll lose.
A draw or defeat?
I don't think we lose. I reckon they take a lead. and we get an 85th plus equaliser.
Gosh, that is stinky. Well,
Gabriel,
I'm in a field in the New Forest tomorrow because we're saying goodbye to a friend that we lost, a really good man, a cracking man. So I won't be back for the game. So I actually think I've got the butter end of the deal tomorrow.
Well, I hope that send off goes off really nice.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And sorry for.
I also would like to put a prediction together. I also think City lose tomorrow, 1-0 to West Ham.
No way.
Yeah.
No, mate. That is wishful thinking.
They fighting.
I could see maybe a draw, but I don't think they lose.
1-0. All right. Well, maybe not 1-0, but like a 2-1 to
Bobby,
West
what do you
Ham.
reckon? Let's get one out of you as well. What do you reckon? West Ham City tomorrow.
Honestly, I think West Ham do take a point from Etihad. I don't think they win, but I do think they'll take a. I do think they'll take a point.
2-1.
West Ham right now, from hearing everything from the West Ham point of view, obviously I'm very close to the West Ham team. They're really up for it, and this is where I think, and I'm sorry, Dermot, if you're still listening, this is where I fear for Tottenham fans.
Could be in the relegation zone.
Have you seen the injury list they've added to it? Tottenham. Well, they haven't got Van de Ven. He's banned.
Right.
They're missing. Porro isn't playing either. He's injured.
Oh, that's people bowing out. That is not injuries. That's not, I feel something I don't want to play.
There is no ways that. Well, I mean, obviously Tottenham. I'm sure they might pull themselves out by the skin of their teeth, but I just see them going down. I don't see where they're going to win a game.
Cheap to buy.
Liverpool beat them tomorrow. I think they struggle against Forest. The only saving grace they may have is that West Ham have got a pretty hard run-in to the end of the season. They've got a pretty difficult run-in. But, mate, I'm telling you, I see Tottenham going down. Sorry, Dermot, but I see Tottenham going down. I see them getting relegated this season.
I do at the moment, and I'll be honest that it's a good job I don't do their slides for their previews, because I can guarantee you their injury list is not as big as what they're making it out to be.
No,
because obviously I don't just see our details; I see everyone's clubs, and I know it doesn't match with what I've seen being pumped out in the press today.
Wow.
Yeah, never mind.
Is there excuses being made?
Mate, honestly, it's one of those where I don't want to say it, so I will keep it to myself. But
is it down in tools?
I don't want to get into trouble.
Don't get into trouble, Bobby.
It feels like it is the down. Like there are pros that are played. Doesn't matter what club. I hate seeing pros that are paid to represent the bench, down tools, and not give their best. I feel something I'm going to set out. Or the manager, even in our club, the manager's not talking to me right. I haven't got enough minutes. Or he might need me. No, I'm injured.
No, what I will say about it, and look, this is the only bit that I do agree with what's happening at the moment with Tottenham. They're saying what they're saying in the press because they don't want to lose value on certain players, and I do get that. And if I was to out what I know, their prices would drop very, very quickly. Because at the end of the day, a lot of their players are going to go. And they need that money to rebuild.
Nick, I agree with you. Mate. I think there's some serious unprofessionalism going on at that club.
Oh, it's horrendous, mate. I personally, if someone said, would you want anyone from Tottenham? No.
Absolutely not.
The only person I did before this season because I just thought there's a talent there, is Pape Sarr. Is the only person I quite like him. But after this season, I don't want anyone.
Well seems to be playing for the badge still.
Oh, Archie! Oh, well, he's got a brother that's just as good as well. It's scary.
Right.
That family is talented.
So I will say that for him, because whenever I watch him play,
you know what?
Crying,
I honestly do think if Tottenham were to go down, Archie Gray would stay with them and help them.
I agree. I agree with that.
Because
future captain possibly.
Oh, 100%. And he would. I honestly do think he would be a Tottenham legend if he stays there that long.
I agree with you, Bobby. He's got that feel for that sort of player.
But Bobby, I think honestly, with the way that club's being run at the moment, I don't see them getting out of the Championship next year if they did drop down.
This is
that's the scary thing for them.
Someone sent me a clip of a plonker from an Arsenal YouTube channel, that said if Tottenham were to get relegated, they would easily come back up. I'm like, you clearly have not seen the Championship, and you should not. You should stop talking about football if that's what you think about the Championship. It's so damn hard,
and it's so competitive.
It is in my opinion, the most competitive league in the world.
Oh, 100%.
It really is.
It is 100%. And I know a lot of people are losing their minds about the playoffs might be changing and all that stuff. Good. I'm glad it is because
the competitiveness.
Exactly. The conference playoffs are the best playoffs I've ever seen in my entire life because it is dramatic. It is so good, and it will just add to the drama in the season. Personally, I can see Forest going down 90. Forest is.
I could as well.
I think the appointment of was it Vitor Pereira, isn't it, the manager there? Is ridiculous. Personally, I think that is the only thing that could save Tottenham. Is Forest.
Yeah.
West Ham, I think, will turn it around and are.
Yeah, I think West Ham finish above Forest.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
that's where I am.
Would put money on. I think they'll finish above Tottenham as well. I think West Ham, personally, for any Hammers fans listening, you're safe. Forest and Tottenham are the other team. Sorry, Burnley. I do love you. Everyone knows I love Burnley, but Burnley, Wolves are down.
Burnley are down.
Yeah, Wolves are down.
It's a shame about
now
Wolves.
A fight between Forest. It is, I think Wolves will rebuild and they'll be back up.
Yeah, I agree. It might take that may take 2 years, 3 years though for them.
Honestly, I think it'll do Wolves good because I personally think that the owners will sell and they'll find better owners.
Yeah.
No offense to the Ferguson group.
I think it's going to be exciting, whatever. I mean, geez, can you imagine if we win the league? Like we were talking earlier, Bobby, about what Arsenal are going to win, and my opinion, and purely my opinion. I think we win the Premier League. I don't think we win the Champions League, but I think we win next weekend. I think the Carabao Cup and the Premier League are my two takes. I think we do beat City in the Carabao Cup, and I think that tips our season off to winning the league as well.
Do you know what I think happens next weekend? I think we win, but on penalties.
Yeah, probably. I don't want to hear that, Bobby, because I want to watch it.
Equalising in the 92nd minute for an own goal coming via a corner, and that'll be it.
I don't think I'll cope, mate. I don't think my heart will cope. But I think, from my point of view, I think we get past Leverkusen. But Bodo scare me.
Away they do a hell of a lot.
Yeah, Bodo scare me, and even if we get past that, it's going to be Newcastle or it's going to be because I do think, unfortunately, I got a soft spot for Newcastle. I got a few friends that support them, and I got a soft spot for them. But I think they get past Barca, but I think Atletico Madrid will knock them out, and then I think.
You know what though? I don't see that because Atletico could have conceded more goals against a really bad Tottenham side. That scoreline flattered them. If there weren't 3 players falling over, that's 2-2.
Yeah, no, but Barca defensive
away from home. No, Atletico weren't as good as what people are. I know that sounds ludicrous, but if you look at those unforced errors, Atletico didn't cover them because Tottenham had chances to score other goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Chris is predicting Robbie Keane and Ryan Mason at Spurs next season in Championship, obviously as joint coaches. Some of them have been paid handsomely too. They've been paid an absolute fortune. If I was them, I wouldn't sleep at night personally.
No,
it's okay. Carlisle's got Deadwood thinking give to Spurs.
Problem Spurs got if go down sponsorships, expectation to go straight.
Financial. And paying off the stadium.
Tottenham
are
a very
music contests.
Yeah,
and they've got money in the bank, haven't they? So,
well, the Tottenham have annoyed me already this season because they've got my NFL team playing there, which means I don't want to go and watch them because instead, I don't want to see the Commanders at the toilet bowl. But it is what it is. But hey ho. But financially they're okay, but football wise. They will have to sell a lot and replace, obviously. Wakola not getting automatic, so it's going to be an interesting playoffs, mate, in the National League, I'll be honest. I actually don't agree with rule changing. Who cares? You missed out on 96 points like York. Drop less points. Simple. 1 decade later, 12 teams and players getting silly now. 0-0 Arsenal on pens. That's literally my prediction for next weekend. I'll be honest. Against City, I really can see that happening. It'll just be funny. 20 years from now, a sport question: what happened in the Premier League? 2026, Arsenal won the title and Tottenham relegated. I think Barca beat Bayern in the Champions League final. Says Chris. Right.
Bayern win it.
Let's quickly wrap this up. Right, for me, you'll see me tomorrow doing the watch along. At 5:20, I will start. Then G's doing the reaction at 7:30. I have set him up on it, but I will not be joining them. There'll be no slides as well because I'm going to be doing the watch along. I can't do the slides at the same time. So yeah, you'll see G tomorrow. That's me. Neil, where can they find you, my friend?
Football Takeover as always. Enjoying the quizzes and enjoying life with the old quizzes as well, the retro ones. Love them. And yeah, on Discord, in the Football Takeover Discord, and always enjoying our time with Bobby. I really do enjoy these shows, which is why I keep coming on and hopefully keep getting invited back for my comedy and devilishly good looks. And thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Where's your hands? Where's your hands?
Nick, where can I find you, my friend?
Hey, you can find me here on the Football Takeover. If you haven't already today, please hit the like, share, and subscribe. This is a great channel run by real gooners, so please give it your support. Also on Arsenal Above All and Brenny's 74K channel, I'm basically dial a gooner, rent a gooner, and I kind of, whenever someone's needed, I pop up. So, yeah.
No worries, mate. So I'm just reading the comments. It's quite funny when Chris is Neil's it's out of prison. Nick is stuck in a loft. Mo has gone with 4-0, by the way, for the Arsenal prediction.
Mo.
But guys, we're off. We've been 2 hours now. We'll speak to you very, very soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye bye. Take it easy.